Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you for joining me here. We're going to take a quick look at Dodo. And just before we do, we usually look at Bitcoin first, kind of see what's going on with the market, right? So just a quick peek at Bitcoin. Simply put, we're trending really close to about 64,500, just right in between 63 and 65,000. And ultimately, we can see 63,000 is kind of a new established support. 65 is previous resistance working still as one. And ultimately, though, here's a great thing. We are above the moving average 50, the 50-day SMA on the 4-hour chart. That to me is a very positive thing. So ultimately, good shape there as well. And if we take a look at the volume profile, right where the price is at, that's where we see the most amount of volume. So that once we break through that key level resistance, we'll be in good shape to consider 65,000 as a support level. Okay, so good stuff there. Let's take a look at here at Dodo, see what's going on, and get a big picture first. I know I've covered this here previously, but we'll go ahead and cover it again. It does look like it broke its ascending wedge pattern, of course. And looking at this is great news. We got the 50 and the 200-day simple moving average kind of working together as support. What's even better is the fact that the 50 is working its way up and the 200 is working its way down. That's considered to be a golden cross, and that could effectively help drive the price action up further in the next few days. So within the next week, we should see that come to fruition, which is ultimately a really good sign. We're up over 50 on the RSI as well. Excellent, good stuff there. So bullish qualities so far for Dodo. Let's take a look at, of course, the 4-hour. We're stuck underneath the 50-day simple moving average, but good news is the 50 is working its, or correction, the 200 is working its way up. You can see that the price worked as a strong support level there. So even after Bitcoin had sold off, Dodo was like, no, this isn't going to happen. 200 is going to hold the price action in place, and it's done that so far. So even though it's slow and steady, we'll see that 200 slowly increase and continue to increase the odds of obviously the price moving up with it. So that's a really good sign as well. As far as the RSI, it's kind of just stuck right in the center. That's not good nor bad, but I think if we can break above 50, we'll be in pretty good shape. So it's pretty important that we break above 50 on the RSI here and the 4-hour, because the 50-day SMA is working as a resistance. I think it will continue to push up there because we do have a couple of dojis here, which typically states indecision in the market, but this right here looks more so like a it's definitely a bullish indication here, which means we should have a reversal coming to the upside. In other words, instead of an indecision in the price going down, we should see it come up with this long candlestick here. That implies that the price went way down and up in only just 4 hours, and that basically means that there's a somewhat of a support level here, right at $1.68. So that support's still holding. So awesome stuff there. So I really don't see anything as bearish yet here at this point, but let's keep looking. Let's see. So Ichimoku cloud, where are we at? We're just about to break above the cloud. So this is a fantastic buy signal here. If we can get the price to break above the cloud, we'll be in really good shape. That should work as a support level. Keep in mind, the price being in the cloud, that's still somewhat of a support, because I get this question a lot. Is it the upper or lower part that's going to be a support level? Well, it's basically both. So I mean, the fact that it's in the cloud is considered the fact that you shouldn't buy in, right? You're not supposed to take a position within the cloud. However, the fact that the price hasn't broken this lower lead means it's still working as a support level. Furthermore, we've got the price bouncing off this support level about 167, 168, and that's also reaffirming the support. So when you have the cloud writing a support channel, or a support line, support level, whatever it is, that kind of works as a double benefit, you could say, double rainbow as I like to call it, and it just kind of creates that reaffirmation that we're in the right track. So again, that's very positive. That's a very good sign. So I'd feel comfortable adding to my position at this point in time. In fact, we have an open position right now with our swing trades within our community, and I can tell you that that's likely going to continue to the upside to hit our profit target, which I think, what did we set it at? Our profit target's right around $2.37, $2.38, right in that range. I think that's very doable. We'll look at the potential here in just a moment as far as how quick we could get there. But just a note on TD sequential, we're getting a few resets. We're nothing big there. We're at a 4 on the 4-hour. So all in all, good stuff here from Dodo. I don't see anything impactful for TD sequential. So what we should do really quick is go ahead and pull up the good old Fibonacci retracement, kind of see roughly what we're looking at here for support and resistance. So as you can see, obviously, we got a pretty strong resistance channel right around $1.83, so keep that in mind. 183 could be a strong resistance. And then, of course, we look at the big picture here. Better case scenario, I would say, within the next, and this is taking us about only 3 trading days to travel this much. I would say better case scenario, we're looking at about $2.20 within the next week. But I think Dodo is one of those coins that can just kind of take off at any random given time, right? So if it does kind of get that wild hair, so to speak, then we could definitely see 220 quite easily. But I would say within the next week or two, by month end, we can confidently be up above this previous resistance of about 197. That in itself is pretty likely. So just bear that in mind. We're looking pretty good here for Dodo. Big picture, I think we're definitely in good shape to continue to the upside. And just bear in mind, there's tremendous amount of potential here too, right? Because this price action is all on the lower side here. Once we can kind of break that resistance channel about 240, then it'll be off to the races to get back up to its previous, some of its previous highs, right? So upwards of about one-day candlestick close at 687. So I mean, this coin literally could 3 to 4x, but I'm not going to hype you up and tell you, with my air horns that this is going to blow to the moon, right? Because we don't truly know that. But what I can tell you though is that it's pretty likely for Dodo to double its size. In other words, the movement it's had in the last 3 days, it can double that in the next 3 days. That's very much possible. And we have nothing but bullish qualities here so far, and we're above a previous resistance working as a support level. So all good things, honestly, for Dodo. I think the likelihood of it breaking to the downside is very, very low, and it should be a good consideration to take a long position here moving forward. So I hope you found benefit. Thank you so much, QueenBee, for requesting that I cover this. Sorry for the delay, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. If you're not currently a member, please consider checking that out, of course. My CryptoCache Premium account is really, really amazing situation where I get to share all my trades with my members, and everyone's learning and growing to become a better trader. Awesome experience. Check that out in your own time. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.